So the Eagles and the Chiefs represent burning money. The Eagles, when I first got drawn into conspiracy theory world, um, I would tell you put their my nose put right in it by the Holy Spirit to start bringing me out of the world. Is that one thing you're taught is that the eagle on the back of the dollar bill is actually a phoenix. And the Eagles are the same movie title as The Color of Money. They have an 863 actually, which is my area code. 86 in fused with the 63, 63 with my second wife, the 88, Candy. So The Color of Money movie. Okay. Well, that's the Philadelphia Eagles. And let's go to some pics, photos. You remember when the Joker burned the money? And Kansas City represents fire. KC and the Sunshine Band. Nothing burns like the sun. So the Eagles playing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl would represent the Joker's burning of the money. In other words, does that mean he's going to go down in and or around that time? Therefore, the financial collapse, which IPEC GOAT, markets collapse, war. Rolls through the eyes of Trump, who's the little boy getting programmed. So when they went to visit the Pope, it was on a Wednesday. And IPEC GOAT shows you the lotus flower. And Trump gave the Pope the lotus flower. The Pope, George Washington, all the presidents, and all the popes have always repped the Antichrist. That's why George Washington is seen as a god on top of the Capitol, like an angel. George Washington, top of the Capitol, painting. IPEC GOAT begins with Bush. George W. Bush, George Washington Bush. So all the world's a stage on all this stuff. And when the Joker burns the money, he throws the cigar on there. So the money starts to burn. Well, that's Kansas City and the Eagles. The fire with the money. Kansas City. Oh, I'm sorry. The Eagles. There's the Redskins, same type color. There's your fire. Here's more Eagles. Let's compare it to the color of the dollar bill. So we see what we're getting into potentially. Now, all this could just be a tremendous reach. And just wanting to see what I want to see. So that's why we have to let you decide. Or Trump visited the Pope and gave him a lotus flower, which of course is all over I Pet Goats. Also, they're all over the sitting in the water and the lotus, Egyptian symbol, all about regeneration. What's yours? Resurrection. That's his hobby. Trump, lotus, Pope represents, they've all represented the Antichrist. You see her dressed as the Addams family. They're dressed as the Addams family. They visited him on a Wednesday. What's your hobby? Resurrection. So, and there's the lotus and I Pet Goat. Markets crash. When does that roll through his eyes? Let me find that. So here's the egghead. We go to playback speed of practically nothing. That's Trump being programmed by the AI or his resurrection. He doesn't really die. NASDAQ, markets, plunge, war. And there's the Jets. So after he goes down and he's going through his lotus, or that's what I was going to find for you at my Facebook. I was going to read that, what the lotus represents. So I did a little copy and paste. After the scarab, the lotus flower in Egypt is the most important symbol of rebirth, resurrection, and generation. Well, where's the scarab? Right there, crawling on his face. So it's got both. That's the scarab. And that's also repping Trump, the right eye wound of the Antichrist. And he's also, of course, the man of the boat. And we showed you James Bond standing in the boat. I believe it was Skyfall. Skyfall. Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah, it was in Skyfall, standing in that boat in a trance with a blank look on his face, just like the man. But you cannot find a YouTube video of that. I need to just go ahead and make it. And I'll do that if we have time. If nothing happens between now and then to me, or anything goes down in the world, then you can bet Facebook and all that, YouTube will be gone in no time. But so that's pretty much it. And I ran those dates of when Trump visited. And did you know that on the 29th, if he were to go down on the 27th and rise on the 29th, it's 207, which is 119 for Donald in Hebrew gematria, plus 88, which is Trump in simple gematria. The two numbers they use the most is the 119 and the 88. They come to 207. He will be 207.6. 76 for Adam, Strong's Concordance. He'll be the Black Adam movie title, Black Adam, like Antichrist. And 5 years, 8 months, 5 days, 585. And if I remember what that was about, I'm going to put this probably on my Facebook too. So I'm not going to get into all that. But yeah, this is, but if you run everything to like the Super Bowl, which all this could be building for the event taking place right after the Super Bowl. I like that 2099 on 221. I'll get into that later with y'all on my main channel. Got the 322 of the minutes. But then that's the new moon, if I'm not mistaken. It's a super moon. And it's the new moon on the 21st of February. So 220, 221, 222, all that area. That's President's Day weekend also. So we got the Eagles, the color of money, the Chiefs, the color of fire. So it's the Phoenix rising from the ashes. The Phoenix rising from the ashes. So Google search Phoenix rising from the ashes. There you go. That's Kansas City Chiefs color. The Eagles represent the Phoenix. Kansas City with the fire represents the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So if those two teams are in the Super Bowl, or they just win this weekend, again, starting from the 27th, things start to get really big time again. They start to get really dicey, and then I would run that all the way through mid-February. That seems to be what's going on. The Phoenix rising from the ashes. The Joker burning the money, or the collapsing of the economy, markets crash, war after the Antichrist fake stage deadly wound event, which that's all we're waiting on. So anyway, it's interesting. The Eagles and the Chiefs, are they both going to win this weekend? So, all right. Anyway, love y'all.